Hi everyone, welcome back again. Hope you all guys are doing great. So it's almost like 6 days. 6 days back, I have uploaded the video, but now it's almost kind of 6 days. Like, yeah, we not uploaded any video. So let's see the next chapter, which is influences. So we have already seen chapter 4 momentum. We have discussed how he has talked about momentum, how we can, you know, gain the momentum and that momentum will continue us to our goal or success wherever we want to reach. So now in this video we are going to talk about influences. So influences that basically how, suppose I'm just giving you a simple example, how you get distracted. It's just that something is influencing you over the time, that suppose you're even nowadays our you know attention is very less. How it is happening? Because of lack of attention is happening because of this, so many distractions, and how these distractions are coming into our mm, you know bo- mm, brain. So basically it is because of the influences. So something, suppose you want to study, you go start reading something, but in the over your mind some kind of influences of something is happening, and you have a strong feeling to see that thing. Suppose you are somewhat have seen some videos or some songs, listen some podcast or anything. I'm not taking any specific things, and you start going on YouTube or some your mobile phone, and you start seeing it. Initially you think for it for a short amount of time, but later it goes on for a long period of time. So this is something which is influencing you. So the author is basically trying to expedite these things only here. So how influence is going to affect your life. So basically, so what is affecting you? It's because of the influences which is you're seeing around you. So that's how you are functioning, your brain is functioning basically. So now first thing what he is trying to say is input garbage in, so garbage out. Basically whatever you are feeding yourself, that the combined result you will get. So suppose you are feeding some so many bad news channels, you have subscribed to so many bad news channels, you start your day with media channels, watching media stories, or heartbreaking results. So then your brain or your mind filled with negative talks and negativity. So and this thing will be keep going on for a whole day. So to filter it out, we basically, so whatever we are taking the input from the outside world, that is going to be affect you, whether it is so suppose you are watching some sitcom or anything which is bad, so your brain will be react on basis of that only. So this is the basic nature or basic understanding how mm, brain works. So in place of those sitcoms, or that what we say, those news headlines or whatever bad things you are watching or you are listening to, you just de unsubscribe those things. You start listening to some good things around your life. You start reading books. Mainly I will suggest in this kind of era, even if we are start, suppose we have subscribed some good channels or videos on your uh, Instagram or YouTube, wherever you are watching your things. So sometimes what happens, people go for a good things, but they are getting distracted, because it's not like initially it used to be very fixed amount of people or fixed creators who used to upload videos. But nowadays you will see the hype is so much that almost everyone, not if not everyone, but so many, like the numbers are increased so fast that we cannot even imagine. So you will see so many creators are uploading any kind of cringe content, content they are uploading, and people are crazy around those kind of videos and content. So they do not even thinking. So and how the algorithm works, you basically know something is going to be liked and going to be watched more, then that is going to be spread over the people. So even if you do not want to watch it, still that video or something which is not good fit for you, it will come into your feed. And how our brain works, something which is very crispy, something which is very you know uh, what we can say, basically something which is suppose some news high, so, headline, how they cover some, suppose even if the war is not happening, they will you know uh, basically they will show it in the headline as if suppose something bigger is going to happen, and your attention is sudden going to there, and you start watching. And then you see they are talking about rubbish things, not that much important, but their main aim is to seek your attention. So that's what so many people are doing on the these digital platform. So I don't know, but this is what we, that's not the right thing they should do, but still they are doing just to get the fame and just to get the because earning potential is also high on these platforms. So people are like coming there for any kind of content, and so so that is what I am talking about, the influences. So influences, basically how does something get affect you, whatever you are seeing anywhere. Because initially used to be we used to be a newspaper only, we used to get the news or whatever, and that is very limited newspaper used to have. But nowadays so many things are subscribed to our over the phone, email, over the your mobile phone or your laptop, TVs, everywhere you are seeing so many channels which are continuously running. So this is giving you so many distractions. So now you have to filter it out, you have to understand the basics of it, like whatever you are putting into your brain, that is going to be cumulative, and it going to affect your brain, and the result will be accordingly. So similar base, you need to be filter it out based on your you know goals. Now, so that's what, like, what the input garbage in and garbage out, basically whatever garbage you are putting into your brain, that will accumulate, and over the time you will realize that your brain is going to be retarded, and something bad is thing going on. So that's what here the mean of it. Now don't drink dirty water, suppose. So what here he is trying to convey is that we have a three glass, basically. One is of dirty water, another is empty glass, and another is some sort of dirty, and some clean is there. So our brain is sorry, another is completely pure water, there is no dirty in it. So we have three: one is empty, one is having mud inside it, and another is pure water. So now if you're basically drinking the dirty water, so how your body is going to react? Whatever you have drink, that is only you are going to basically whatever you have consumed, that is going to affect your body. So your body may get uh, ill or sick because you have consumed a dirty water. But if you're consuming, and your brain, I'm just giving an example of your body, but basically your brain is empty. So there is nothing. Suppose you are just born with empty handed brain, no, nothing inside it. but whatever information you are collecting from outside world, that is accumulating inside your brain, and somehow it is going to basically decide what your actions could be in your futures. So 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 that's why, like, what if you are, so here example is basically, if you are drinking the dirty water in your body, then the body is going to affect you like that way. And if you are drinking a pure water, you know so it will be, the result will be pure only. So that's what, like, basically the meaning it ki, if your brain is feeding some motivational things, some positive behavior, some good stories of the people, how people are building, even if they are uh, in their bad situations, how they are keeping themselves up, how people rising themselves. So there are so many bad stories are there, there are so many good things are out there. So if you are filtering out, you are giving yourself the positive things, like we can do, and ultimately one day you will be able to achieve it. But still you need to be you know there on it. You don't have to skip it, or you don't have to leave that path. So that's what basically here, mm, this paragraph, this message they are trying to convey here. Now the third is stand guard. So you are the basically, so basic what is happening, stand guard means, that's what, like, you are the guard of your own input, whatever it is going inside you. That is like, you are only going to you know basically you are the wall of it. And if you are not breaking, you are just be there, and you are not breaching any kind of bad things in coming to your brain, so it's not going to affect this one. But if suppose you are like this way, and some bad information is coming inside your brain, and your brain is going to react like that way. So this is what it is. Now, yeah, put yourself on media diet. So basically, here his main core thing is, like, he is talking about these digital media platforms, and also many things are uh, coming over the period of time, and we are getting involved around it. And so our we are completely messed up. So he is talking about Americans, how they are basically living their daily life. He is saying that almost 4 to 5 hour people are watching on TVs, and also almost 2 month in a year they are wasting just on a television shows. So these are a very good amount of time which people are wasting, and they want themselves to how why the progress is not happening around in them. So if this much amount of time, and we have already understood that there is a microwave in understanding, like something is happening, and the basis of that everything will be affected. So suppose you are building some good things, so there will be so many things linked around it which will automatically be con- uh, refined, basically it will be improved. And if you are building something bad, so many things which is linked around it, those will become worse. So this is what he is trying to convey. So so then put yourself on media diet. Basically what it means ki, we have to not we have to not so much linked ourselves to these kind of media channels and all. And basically he's giving his example, like he is not subscribed to any kind of these sitcoms and so many all time coming new channels. So we have to put ourselves for whatever information which we required for particular field. Suppose you are into you know suppose for me I am into software, and kind of analysis field. So basically what kind of information required for me, like what are the different companies which are going to hire, and what are like, it's just to that uh, based on my interest only, how I can increase myself in terms of my potential or in terms of my skills. So based on that kind of news, we have to subscribe, so that it's not going to be mess around our whole brain, that so many things are functioning and we are messed up. So this is what is basically the media diet. And sometimes I also do it, but yeah, we have to be association who is influencing you. So this is something good thing, that how, if you are like, your surrounding most of the time decides you how is going to be your future be. So suppose, so there is a common saying that if whatever your friends are, like suppose you are a group of 5 people, and what are they are going to become, the averages of that you will be. So that's why he is saying that surround yourself with the good people, with the people you, with the kind of life you want, or the kind of success you want, or the kind of goals you have. Based on that goals, you surround yourself, and ultimately you will see that with some time, like it will take some time although, but you will be in the averages of those you know friends, or your reference group, whatever they are. So this is what the association built in ourselves. Like generally we see that if we have a people, so suppose they are planning for a trip, and we are having 5 or 6 friends. So someone who is also not wishing to, then he eventually after some time he start to thinking to go there and roam. And similarly, the kind of mindset he is building based on the averages of those peoples, also those associations also. So your associations is also very you know deciding factors in terms of your goals and success. So these are all the things for this video. I will be covering kind of association, dissociation, and limited associations. So basically, let me see, the video is going to be large, so there are so many things I will cover in another video, because it's almost 18 minutes. So yeah, this is all. So keep trying yourself in a better position, and keep motivating yourself with the good things around you. So thank you, have a nice day.